You find yourself here for a reason, not merely by accident or chance. Something much greater than us has brought you to this very moment. You have entered creator mode, and if you're still engaged, it's because you've been chosen by them. But before we proceed, let's clarify. Who are they? Is this some obscure force, a hidden power observing your every action? The truth is more profound than that. They are not an external authority, nor are there shadowy figures pulling the strings. They are the universe itself, the energy that flows through all existence, the collective consciousness encompassing everything that has existed and will ever exist. And now, they have chosen you. Join Chosen One's sanctuary to explore more remarkable spiritual lessons. You are not just another individual merely drifting through life, passively consuming information. You have been activated. You now hold the reins to your own reality. But what does it mean to be in creator mode? It means you are no longer bound by the limits that restrain most people. You are not a victim of circumstance, tossed about by fate's winds. You have become the architect of your own universe. Think about it. How often do you feel like life is simply happening to you, as if you're being pushed in directions you never chose? That ends now. The moment you entered this space, you crossed a pivotal threshold. You have accessed the very energy that fuels the stars, drives the oceans, and breathes life into this planet. You possess the capacity to shape and transform reality itself. But are you ready for such responsibility? The first vital lesson about creator mode is that it is not a mere gift, it is a challenge. You have been selected because you are ready for this, even if you don't fully realize it yet. You are prepared to step into your power, but with great power comes great responsibility. The universe has been observing, testing, and preparing you for this moment. If you sense anxiety right now, that's perfectly normal because deep down, you understand that once you embrace this, there is no turning back. Now, let's get practical. How do you truly activate creator mode? How do you begin to manifest your own reality? It all starts with your perception. Most individuals lead their lives viewing the world through a foggy lens, seeing limitations, obstacles, and reasons things won't go their way. In creator mode, however, limitations transform into opportunities. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone. Every setback fuels your growth. You move from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" to "How can I make the most of this?" When you're in creator mode, nothing goes to waste. Every experience, emotion, and moment becomes a tool for creation. You transition from being reactive to proactive. No longer do you wait for the universe to give you what you want. Instead, you take inspired action, knowing the universe works alongside you, not against you. But here's the exciting twist. You're not creating alone. You're co-creating with the universe. This is where they come back into play. They are the subtle forces, the synchronicities, the whispers of intuition guiding you. You may have already experienced moments when everything seemed to align perfectly. The right person appeared, the right opportunity unfolded, or the right idea struck you at precisely the right moment. These moments are no coincidence. They are the universe affirming, "We are with you. Keep going." But here's a pressing question. How can you tell if you're truly in sync with this universal flow? How do you know if you're genuinely co-creating or just forcing things to happen? The answer is simple, yet profound. You recognize you are in alignment when everything feels effortless. This doesn't imply there won't be challenges. Rather, you transition through those challenges with calm and certainty. You possess an innate knowledge that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is no need for control or manipulation. You trust the process because you trust yourself. This is where many struggle. They wish to control every aspect. to mold reality into their vision of how things should be. But in creator mode, you don't force, you flow. You set your intentions, take inspired actions, and then let go. You believe the universe is managing the how while you concentrate on the why. And that why, my friend, is everything. Why do you wish to create? Why do you want to manifest your desires? Is it purely for personal gain, to validate something to others? Or could it be that you feel a deep calling to create something greater than yourself? The more your creations resonate with the greater good, the more power you will possess. The universe isn't interested in ego-driven pursuits. It doesn't respond to selfish desires. But when you create from a place of love, from genuine service to others, the universe will move mountains to support you. Ultimately, we are all woven together in the same fabric of existence. When you uplift others, you uplift yourself. When you contribute to the collective contributes to you. Now, let's delve deeper. What does it genuinely feel like to be immersed in creator mode? It feels like a flowing state where time fades away, where you are so engrossed in the act of creation that everything else dissolves. It feels as if you are wholly present, fully alive, and entirely connected to the moment. There exists a profound sense of peace even amid the chaos of life. When you operate in creator mode, you do not react to the external world. Instead, you shape it from within. Yet, remember, you are still human. Doubt will creep in. You may question yourself and occasionally feel lost. This is all part of the journey. Creator mode doesn't shield you from challenges. It equips you to navigate them with a new perspective. It arms you with the tools needed to face life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You have learned to shape your surroundings from within. So, I ask you, are you willing to shed your old identity, the one conditioned to believe in limitations, and fully transform into the creator you are meant to be? Are you prepared to embrace the unknown, to trust the process, and to co-create with the universe in ways you've never envisioned? If you're experiencing this, it's because they believe you're ready. The only question remaining is, do you? Now that you've entered creator mode, the next step is to connect with the silent forces guiding you. These forces are ever present, consistently functioning behind the scenes, yet most are too distracted to notice them. You've likely felt their presence, the intuitive moments of knowing without knowing, or a sense that something or someone is guiding you. These aren't mere coincidences. They are the whispers from the universe, the subtle nudges steering you toward your highest potential. However, the universe does not shout. It doesn't force itself into your consciousness. It speaks quietly in the spaces between your thoughts, during those calm moments when you're fully present. This is where many individuals miss the guidance they seek. They become so engulfed by the noise of their own minds and the chaos of daily life that they drown out the very messages they yearn for. So, how do you tap into this wisdom? How do you listen for the whispers of the universe amid the clamor? It starts with cultivating stillness. In creator mode, you must develop a practice of stillness, be it through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply taking a few moments each day to be wholly present. When you quiet the mind, you prepare space for the universe to communicate. Once you listen closely, you'll begin noticing signs, synchronicities, and the subtle messages that have always been there, urging you forward. However, here's the essential point. You must trust what you hear. Too often, people receive guidance but dismiss it as random coincidences or fleeting thoughts. They doubt their intuition and second-guess what they feel inside. But in creator mode, doubt is your greatest adversary. You must learn to trust yourself, to have faith in the guidance you receive, even when it defies logical reasoning. The universe doesn't operate by human logic. It adheres to a higher intelligence, one that sees the complete picture. Now, let's get practical. How do you begin recognizing these signs? How do you differentiate between a random thought and true guidance? It all comes down to feeling. When genuine guidance comes, it brings with it a sense of calm, certainty, and peace. It feels light, expansive, and aligned. Conversely, thoughts rooted in fear, doubt, or ego feel heavy, constricting, and filled with tension. Pay close attention to how your body reacts when you receive a message. Your body is a powerful tool for discernment. Nonetheless, here is where it can become complex. Sometimes the guidance you receive will push you into uncomfortable territory. It may prompt you to take actions that intimidate you, challenges that force you to relinquish control. This is where many individuals falter. They sense the fear and interpret it as a sign to halt. Yet, in creator mode, fear is not a stop signal, it's a green light. It indicates that you are on the verge of stepping into something far greater than yourself, something that will stretch, grow, and ultimately elevate you. So, I ask you this profound question. Are you willing to trust the guidance you receive, even when it scares you? Even when it defies the logic of your rational mind? Even when it demands you to let go? Prepare to challenge everything you've believed, because this is the authentic journey of creator mode. It's not merely about crafting a life of comfort, it's about sculpting a life that resonates with your highest potential. Sometimes this means traversing a path that others might not perceive or comprehend. But therein lies the magic. When you begin to heed this guidance, when you place your trust in the quiet forces that are perpetually steering you, life unfolds with wonder. Synchronicities become commonplace. Barriers transform into gateways, and opportunities emerge seemingly from thin air. The more you place your trust, the more the universe responds. It's a divine choreography. You take a step, the universe mirrors that step, you make a move, and the universe dances alongside you. Yet, remember, this journey is not a passive one. In creator mode, you're an active co-creator in your own evolution. You aren't idly waiting for the universe to deliver what you desire. Instead, you're collaborating with it at every juncture. You're attuned to your inner voice, trusting, and acting on inspired impulses. With each action you take, you'll uncover the immense power that resides within you. Now, let's delve into the essence of faith in this process. Faith transcends mere religious belief. It's a fundamental tenet of creation itself. Faith embodies the conviction in what is yet unseen, the unwavering assurance that, even without a complete vision, everything is unfolding precisely as it should. In creator mode, faith serves as your foundation. It anchors you during tumultuous times when plans seem derailed and uncertainty looms. When doubt creeps in, remember this. Without faith, you may waver, second-guessing your path. However, with faith, you navigate life exuding tranquility and assurance, knowing that the universe continually backs you. How do you cultivate this invaluable faith? It begins with small, decisive steps. Every moment you trust your intuition, every instance you respond to the guidance you receive, you're strengthening your faith. With time, as you witness the fruits of your trust, your faith blossoms, and you come to recognize that the universe is perpetually working in your favor, even amidst chaos. The grand tapestry of synchronicities weaves intricately behind the scenes for you. But let's clarify this. Faith doesn't exempt you from facing challenges. In fact, challenges are vital components of your growth. They are tailored to help you evolve, to help you embrace your full potential as a creator. So, when you encounter difficulties, instead of labeling them roadblocks, pose this question. What is this challenge here to teach me? How can it refine me, making me wiser, stronger, and more attuned to my true essence, Now that you've engaged with Creator Mode and connected with the silent guidance surrounding you, the next phase is mastering manifestation. Understand that manifestation isn't merely about wishing for things while cloaked in optimism. It's a science, a deliberate act of creation. When in Creator Mode, you possess the capability to manifest anything you desire. If you know how to navigate the process consciously, the cornerstone of manifestation is recognizing that thoughts are energy. Each thought vibrates out into the universe, attracting experiences, individuals, and circumstances that resonate with its frequency. This is the foundational principle of the law of attraction. However, many misunderstand it. They believe that positive thinking alone will effortlessly yield positive outcomes. But it's more intricate than that. In Creator Mode, your thoughts aren't the sole players. Your beliefs, emotions, and actions are equally essential. You could maintain an unyielding stream of positive thoughts. Yet, if deep down you harbor skepticism about achieving your desires, or feelings of fear, doubt, or lack persist, you'll continue attracting experiences that mirror these lower vibrations. This is the crux of why so many grapple with manifestation. They scarcely delve beneath the surface, neglecting the deeper energetic patterns that govern their reality. So, how does one manifest with intention and awareness? It begins with clarity. You must have unambiguous clarity about what you wish to create. Vague wishes yield vague results. The universe responds to precision, intention, and focus. Ask yourself, what do I genuinely want? Not what societal norms dictate, nor what your ego insists you should desire, but what your soul yearns for. Become clear on that intention, then align your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions to support that desire. Next comes the crucial aspect of feeling as though your desire has already manifested. This is where many encounter stumbling blocks. They erroneously believe they must wait for their wishes to materialize before they can feel joy, gratitude, or excitement. In Creator Mode, you recognize that emotion precedes manifestation. Generate the feelings of already having what you desire before it graces your reality. This is the key to effective manifestation. When you embody the emotional state of having already achieved your desire, you begin to emit the vibration necessary to draw it into your life. However, there's a catch. Authenticity is non-negotiable. You cannot simply feign happiness or gratitude while secretly doubting the arrival of your desire. The universe responds not to mere words, but to your authentic beliefs and feelings. If you're struggling to embody those desired emotions, it may indicate deeper inner work is warranted. It might be time to unearth and dispel old limiting beliefs, fears, or doubts obstructing your alignment with your desires. This is where self-awareness becomes paramount. Within Creator Mode, you must cultivate acute awareness of your inner landscape. Regularly monitor your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and query yourself. Is this in alignment with what I seek to create? If not, a conscious shift is required. This might entail reframing a negative thought, releasing a limiting belief, or simply choosing gratitude in the present moment, even if circumstances appear less than ideal. Finally, we arrive at action. Manifestation is not solely an internal endeavor. It demands physical engagement. You must be willing to take inspired actions toward your aspirations. This doesn't equate to forcing outcomes or engaging in relentless hustling. Rather, it involves tuning into your intuition, heeding the universe's guidance, and acting accordingly. When you operate from a place of alignment, the momentum is palpable. Doors swing open, opportunities manifest, and the universe collaborates to provide exactly what you need. But remember, patience is a virtue in Creator Mode. Comprehend that everything unfolds in divine timing. There's no urgency present. There's no need to grasp or push. Simply trust, align and act upon that inspiration. As you practice this consistently, the fruits of your efforts will come to light. You'll begin to realize the magnificent truth that you genuinely are the architect of your reality. So, here's the profound question for you. What are you ready to create? What life are you prepared to manifest now that you've embraced creator mode? The universe is attentively listening. What remains is for you to make your choice.